Hi everybody, it's Tuesday morning, second day of the second week of school. I decided today to make my video at school so you can see where I'm at every day, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 3. When I show you around my house later, you will see that I have a lot of stuff on the walls. 5 years ago when I moved into my apartment, I had a 2-bedroom apartment and I moved to a small 1-bedroom. So I have a lot of memories that I like to keep available for me to see. And I ran out of wall room in the apartment, so I decided to put some stuff, well, a lot of stuff, in my office. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what orchestra looks like at Chaparral High School. Right here is my desk. On my door, every year they do a education sheet for all the staff and faculty, so the kids can be hopefully encouraged to go to college. And here's the other. You can tell this is Dr. Thevenon's side. She has 2 Ole Miss, which is where she went to college. And then there's her couple of awards she's gotten. On my desk, I have Stewie.
And I'm the woman I don't have gas. I'm in love. Visit. I guess it's both.
That was Brett had when he was younger. And then I have my Shamrock snow globe. Got this on the USS Missouri when Brett and I took our cruise to Hawaii. And of course, any self-respecting Wisconsin girl has a cow on her desk. My Carnival cruise ship. My broken snow globe that I got on my first trip to Canada. And my nameplate. I was named the enforcer after the year when kids came back from the pandemic. And a couple of people, they were hard to get them to bring the instruments back. So I was the one that got them back. And my GCU GI Duck. And got my Wisconsin magnet, my little moose. Presidential seal, which I got when President Biden was in office. And different things. We have some of our spare bows. My GCU pennant, of course. A picture with Dr. Biden that was taken, I believe, during the first campaign. Then I also have my picture with the former vice president before she was vice president. That was at a rally for Jackie Rosen. And then, of course, Barack Obama. Hooray. And I've got my Kamala poster. It's hard to see these with the lights. But this is a gift from the kids last year. The photo of the finish line of my very first half marathon. Here I have my August the Duck. my music box snow globe that my son got from years ago. My new tea mug that I got in Canada. And this nameplate is made out of the wood that was left over from when they built Chaparral Middle School. What they did with all the leftover wood is they engraved people's name into the words, which I think is really cool. So I love having that. And then I've got Mary Boulevard from Ketchikan. That was the first time I was there. A card from Michelle and Barack Obama. My 20-year certificate with the district. And of course my puffin, which I made on my excursion a few weeks ago to Canada. That is my official picture from when I was in, I can't even remember what they call it now, but it was a class for when you become an NCO. And I have a W from Wisconsin of course, Nevada. Picture of my son and I think we're on the panorama. I hate when pictures are crooked. We're on the panorama with a towel animal. This little thing is given to me on Veterans Days. Honorary Marine recruit. And the certificate I got for doing a week-long educators workshop at Recruit Depot San Diego. And this was a beautiful card that I got in Alaska. And this painting titled Beautiful Scars, I won this one year at a raffle during the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer walk that we had that year. Then I go over to this wall. I have my things where I hang up my bag and my work keys. I've got my little photo collage. My son when he was in his senior year. Me when I was about to enter my senior year. There we are at the finish line at the first Mom's Rock 5K. The first event he did with me. And then we've got him at Bubba Gump in San Francisco. Warning from guide. And again, some crooked pictures. Hate crooked pictures. When I graduated in 2016 with my bachelor's degree with honors. Another little gift from Veterans Day from school. A picture of me in tech school. God, I wish I was that then. Again. Then my Hawaii cruise. My son's graduation cruise, about 15 years too late. Then I have my picture of Elizabeth Warren and myself at Springs Preserve. Got Bernie. Tim Kaine. Oh, it's hard to see it, but I should have turned that light up. And then Hillary. I waited 6 hours to hear her talk with an arm that was infected from the wrist up from a dog bite. But I didn't go to the ER until I was done seeing her. And a picture of my family when we were in Wyoming. And then another picture of my son and I on our Hawaii cruise. And then a picture of me and my late husband. Also got my sticker from the Mardi Gras. Picture from my birthday cruise. And that's about it. I've got another cow. Of course, got a lot of cows. I've got my Hollywood, my really pretty black and gold Hollywood shot glass that my son gave me when he was in California. My United States Congress pen that I use. And a very treasured possession is this little angel. She belonged to one of my very best friends, Nancy, who passed away in 2024. And my son and Nancy were both born in December. So when I was invited by her sister to take some memorabilia, this one was like really important to me. And had this rock for about 15 years. And I just got my workspace that very soon will not be looking this clean. Got the wooden pen and pencil set from the dedication and opening of Chaparral Middle School. We'll just do a quick trip out now. Here's our incredibly tiny, shabby orchestra room. Right now we still haven't got lockers assigned, so we got a lot of instruments on the floor. We've been trying to get them to paint these walls for 3 years, but they're going to be tearing the school down soon, so I don't know if it's going to stay this way or not. We have our wall with plaques earned, former classes. We have our giant bases here. Cellos. And our violins and violas are in the case. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed your little tour around the orchestra room and my office. And hope you have a great rest of your day. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm still a long way from the 50 subscribers I need to live stream. And I'm going to be going on a trip in 23 days. I would really I'd love to be able to live stream. So, give me a hand and say, share, tell your friends to share, to subscribe, so I can get to that 50. Well, you guys all have a great rest of your day and stay safe.